draw shit, dog. Honestly, I would probably miss y'all. Haters, really, please promise me you'll never. Man, I'm just sitting back.
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
I started this company.
You know how much I sacrificed?
See if we can turn on the juice and see what shakes loose.
Devils, come out!
What the hell are you doing, banana hands?
Not so fast, brown boy. We're gonna have some laughs.
Yeah. Ding dongs.
Yeah.
And bing bongs.
Bing bong bing, you know?
Bing bong bing.
Tied up in years because
Bing bong bing. Ding dong bing bong.
Will Siren ever stand up without his sister? And that's a no. Sorry.
Advanced illusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage.
You know he's here, the Legion leader. Think about what you're doing. James! Oh my god! Oh no! James! He's taking his soul!
Well, fuck you! Whoa! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
Thought you were gay.
I am gay. Gay for that pussy.
Jamie Lycan Theory 1.
This comes from Lycan Theory, okay? Like and subscribe to Lycan Theory, buy a t-shirt, or suck it. How about that?
So like I said before, Lycan Theory, you're a racist, you're a bigot, and you're a sorry excuse for a Jew.
I need you like I need a motherfucking asshole on my elbow. Right here. An asshole.
If you think I'm not getting drunk, I bought a whole 4-pack of these.
And you're going down. Down.
Don't
I don't give a fuck what anyone
in it.
says. You're not my father, you blind shit. Shut your fucking mouth.
You're triggered.
You know what? I am triggered, you bitch. And quit telling people what to do in their goddamn stream.
Could it be Satan?
With a wine glass in one hand and a sword in the other.
What are you telling me, that I can't shoot them? No. I want to shoot them!
No. Is everybody happy now, huh? Are we all friends again?
This is a party channel. We don't talk about dumb shit here, moron.
So go ahead and party up, bitches. Karma is coming.
There are some other streams going on tonight, and I think yours is the best one here, Jamie.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of
Shut the hell up.
that is why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do it.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, Showtime Lycan. Hope you guys have been doing good. Hope you guys have been having a great time without me for an entire month. That's right. I've been gone for an entire month. And where the fuck have you people been? What have you guys been doing with your time? By the way, this is probably just going to like fall on deaf ears, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm kind of being facetious. I haven't really been gone for a month because I've been operating, as some of you know, on my Scareticulous channel, which, yes, I will shill in the chat. I will shill it in the chat. I will keep shilling it in the chat, and it will never go away. It will never go away. It will never stop. I will always shill that channel because that's what I pour most of my energy into. I don't really have the time to really devote to making content for this channel anymore. So I basically just kind of put all my energy into that one. I also made a gaming channel that some of you are probably aware of, but I don't really shill that one. I kind of want to just build it up and just keep it, you know, kind of building. But yeah, so I've been around for those of you who cared to check in on me on Scareticulous and support me on that channel. But to some of you, you think I've been gone for a whole month. Such is not the case. I've been here the whole time. So you can just go support me on there. Or death. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm going to kill anyone. I'm just saying, or death. Pick one. Which would you rather do? Would you rather support my Scareticulous channel, or would you rather death? Just choose one right now. Right now in the chat. Think of this like a poll. It's a poll of sorts. Death or supporting my other channel. There you go. Jenny's got the right idea. Support. See, she's got it. She's got it right, guys. See, there we go. All right, let me say hi to everyone in the chat, and then we'll get started with the shit today, okay? Tammy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for sharing out the stream and supporting the channel. Please, everyone, like the stream, share it out. That helps to kind of get the algorithm, jogging again, because when you don't stream for a while on a channel, it tends to take a little bit to kind of rev the engines again. You gotta warm it up, right? You gotta warm up the channels again. So a good way to do that is to just share the stream out, make sure everyone can see it, and then you can just delete the posts later if you want. I don't care. Do it. Delete it tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Elmer, welcome to the stream. AC9, welcome. Stephanie says typical Yid behavior. I believe Yid in this context is referring to Yiddish. Is that what you're trying to say? That's funny, because I said you didn't do a good enough job shilling me out, Tammy. Typical Yid behavior. Love it. I love the Jew jokes. Love it. I'll be home in 25 minutes. Very good. Better get back home fast at the expense of your safety on the road. I don't care. Joker, hello. Welcome. Honey Bunch, my love. Welcome to the stream. Honey Bunch. Honey Bunch, Honey Bunch, Honey Bunches of oats with strawberries. I sounded like the fucking little lad who likes berries and cream. You guys remember that commercial? I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream. Oh my God. Hey, Bill, welcome. We got a huge storm blowing in. Okay. Weatherman, Tammy. Hopefully I will keep electric. Sweet. Jenny, welcome to the stream. Oh, hey, Tammy, you get me chuckling with the court banter. Yeah, everyone loves the court updates. They love talking about court day and night. That's something I noticed, is that court is very entertaining to talk about. Everyone loves it. So just keep doing that, Tammy. Kendi, welcome to the stream. I'm back. I've been here the whole time. I'm back. Oh my God. Some sad chump swearing in his mom's basement somewhere just hit the report button. That's fine. They can report me all they like. I know there's lots of people still triggered about me, even though I don't talk about them at all. I think that's the funniest thing, is like, I'm out here doing my own thing, making my own, way with other content on a completely separate channel. And you have people still fussed over me, very, very triggered over my existence. It doesn't even matter if I'm not around. They'll still talk about me, which proves my point that it's not me who's the problem, right? It's those people who can't let shit go, and they can't stop talking and talking and talking. And, even if they're not saying very much, they'll still bring me up. You know what I mean? All the time. Okay. RJ is right. Nobody is anyone's father. That's right. Let's see here. You can't disappear. You can't disappear for a month and come back to 500 in the chat. Sweaty? You mean sweetie? I wasn't gonna have 500 anyway. I was gonna listen. I have 35 right now. That's pretty impressive, I would say, for a channel that I haven't streamed on in a month. You know what I mean? Gemma, welcome to the stream. I've been dealing with an assault. An assault? I'm sorry to hear that, Gemma. What the fuck? Someone pushing you around in real life? Someone went real life on Gemma? Who did that? I'll moidalize him. I'll punch him in the fucking arm. Just kidding, YouTube. Sub to Game Snark. Yeah, whatever that is, Bill. No one cares what channel you're talking about. Well, I am almost 60, so yeah, that's right. You are pretty old. Patty, welcome to the stream. Hello, Taco. Welcome. I don't either, but I enjoy Jamie and his take on them, so I go. There you go. Some people don't like movie stuff. I get it. You know, some people don't like horror. I get it. That said, I still want you in the chat. Think of yourselves as chat slaves, right? You give something to me, which is money. You also are in the chat supporting me, and I give something back, which is content. And then you just keep doing those things, and then I'm happy. See how that works? It's a mutual relationship. Jason, welcome to the stream. If we were getting traction, you think Google Ads would help you get? Nah. See, here's the thing with the videos on Scareticulous is the algorithm, it only like picks up on certain videos, and there's not much I can really do about that. I can't like I've obviously been trying to make as many you know, kind of popular topic videos that I can in that kind of genre, and I am kind of feeding my niche on that channel, but that doesn't mean all the videos are going to get picked up in the algorithm. You have to really do this for a long time and just kind of take your licks. The thing that they don't really tell you when it comes to this YouTube stuff, if you're making pure content, like without any drama or anything like that, you're just making normal ass content, you have to really take a beating for a long time before your shit gets picked up in the algorithm, and you know, steadily pick up more and more traction as you go along. But you just have to keep going. You know, it's kind of a slog. But I mean, it really depends. Like the Scream stuff still gets a fair amount of traction. Sometimes it also takes days or even weeks for a video to pick up in the algorithm. It really just depends, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, I've been busy with Scareticulous. You know, it does take work and time to make those videos. So, you know, and I have to, you know, devote my energy towards it as well. You don't know about all that? It's a commercial. You don't remember that? Was HBS still a no? What an idiotic thing to say, Steph. No, you don't have to ask questions like that in my chat. Thank you. Jamie, which other genres of movies other than horror do you like? I like action. I like sci-fi. I like comedies, thrillers, which is kind of a cousin to horror. Yeah, that's basically the kinds of movies I like. The occasional drama here or there, depending on what it is. Hey, Shan. Yeah, just ignore them. They don't have a life. This is all they have. You know, you have to remember that. Like some of these people, they have nothing else in life except for this shit. And this is how they get their yucks. This is how they get their entertainment in life, you know? It's kind of sad, honestly. Like there's bigger drama out there for you to focus on. You know what I mean? More interesting stuff. Start a DoorDash channel. Never mind, you have an actual career. Right. I have no plans to do DoorDash ever. My neighbor's partner assaulted me and my dad. It happened last week on Wednesday. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Gemma. That's horrible. The fuck? Hope you are getting that taken care of with the police. You know, I don't know how you handle things in the UK, but hopefully you're getting that settled out. Yeah, police are currently still involved. I may have to go to court to testify. Yeah. Wow. That's shitty. Damn, Gemma. What the fuck? Got people assaulting you? Well, let me know if you need a witness. I will witness for you in court, and I will do the best damn job of witnessing. I will say all the things that I have to. Mace is quick and fun. Pay for the good stuff. Yeah. 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 At work but listening. Well, I'm also at work, Shan. At least one of us is making money. Hint. Let's see here. I know you support me and worry about me. My dad got worse injuries. He got cracked rib. What the fuck? So that your neighbor's partner beat up both of you? What the hell? Yes, share me out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, or fucking, I don't care. Mr. Kyle, welcome. Got a bruised arm and shoulder. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully you get that settled. Damn. I really enjoyed Scareticulous. That's great, Rocket Skitty, and we enjoy having you over there. Okay, Jamie, share the wealth on that. Bill, share the wealth. Look at Bill just putting it out there. Like, give me some of that money. When you get some money, give me some. You're funny, Bill. Broaden the genres. See, that's the thing, though, is like I do broaden the genres on that channel. Sometimes I make a video about a comedy or, you know, some large franchise movie, like a superhero movie or something like that. And it's just that when it comes to YouTube, you kind of have to choose a niche, you know, or else you kind of risk alienating your viewers. You have to kind of pick a lane. You got to pick a lane and stay on it, you know. And it's just kind of how YouTube works, unfortunately, because then otherwise it can affect your channel if you don't stay in your lane, because then YouTube doesn't know who to show your video to. It's a very complex, you know, algorithm. I don't want to sit here and explain it to y'all, because I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to explain the whole YouTube system to y'all. Here in the U.S., a man that truly hurt a woman usually tripped a few times on the way to jail. Yeah, that's not rewarded too well in the prison systems, from what I hear. Okay, shame me for liking to laugh at Lane's shenanigans. It's not funny when he takes it real life and sues. Like, yeah, I don't like the lawsuits. I've already said I don't like the real life stuff. You know, of course, no, it's not. I'm not trying to shame you, Kendi. I don't shame you at all for liking that stuff. I know perfectly well why you guys like that kind of content. The thing with me is I don't want to be caught in a back and forth loop with someone for like years. You know what I mean? Like, and it's already been like a long time, right? So for me, I wanted to kind of cut it off and just kind of say, you know, and I know there's a bunch of legal stuff happening right now, but I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter, because I don't plan on talking about this kind of stuff forever. So if people want me to, you know, still talk about that stuff, I probably won't. I'm probably going to disappoint some people, because, you know, for no offense to you guys, and I'll stop highlighting your comment, Kendi, but, you know, because it's just a very general thing I'm about to say here. No offense to you guys, but like, you guys don't have to worry about lawsuits. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't have to worry about, you know, people going real life on your family members. You don't get stalked by a weirdo, you know, who talks about you and your family and all this other stuff all the time. You don't have to worry about that stuff, right? So you guys just kind of watch the content and you laugh at it, and it's all, you know, fun and games. For me, it's not fun and games, right? It's serious to a point. Now, trust me, I would love nothing more than for everyone to act like an adult and just, you know, keep it on YouTube and just kind of laugh at this stuff, laugh it off, and just kind of go home and live our lives, right? That's what I've done for years, because to me, it's not serious. To me, it's not a real life big deal. But to some people who are, let's just say, they're not well in the head, they do think it's like a real life big deal, and they will like do dangerous things. They'll do illegal things to you. They will pursue legal avenues to try to shut you up and all kinds of stuff like that. And so because of that, that is why we can't have nice things. That's why we can't have fun. And so I'm sorry to say, but, you know, those people ruined it. They ruined it for the rest of us. Now nobody can have fun when, you know, engaging in those things anymore. But that doesn't mean we have to always talk about that shit for the end of time. Like, some of that stuff is really old anyway, right? Like, a lot of this stuff has been rehashed for years and years and years, and it never ends. You notice that? It never ends. Sometimes we'll end up talking about the same things over and over again. And to be honest, it's not like hundreds of people here watching this shit. You know what I mean? It's like a couple of dozen people that give a shit about this. So, you know what I mean? Like there's a term for this. It's called diminishing returns. You guys heard of that? Diminishing returns. After a while, the benefit of something, it stops being profitable or it stops being beneficial over time. So I'm not trying to lecture you guys. I know you guys probably think I'm like, well, you got to tell us all this shit. He doesn't want to do the drama anymore. Okay, get to the fucking content. You don't got to lecture us. I know how I sound. I'm very self-aware, okay? Hello, Tia. No, it goes in a circle over and over. It does. And it does take, sometimes you have to stop, cut it off, right? And that's just kind of how I'm trying to treat this. No disrespect to everyone else who likes that kind of content. I get it. It can be enjoyable. It can be entertaining. I just don't want to participate in it anymore, right? So, Jamie, I've been watching your movie reviews, and I've got some movies I plan to watch. Nice. What are you going to watch, Gemma? There's a lot going on at home, but I might sneak off to go see the Evil. Oh, I saw Evil Dead Burn today. I actually did a review of it. If you guys want to give me a view on Scareticulous, there's a link in the chat. I gave my review there, but I basically thought it was really good. I just think that compared to the previous ones in the series, I don't think it was as good or as entertaining, or it didn't seem like as memorable. It seems a little bit more forgettable of an entry for various reasons. I mean, and they tried, it's not through lack of trying. It's not like they made an inferior product, because they really put a lot in this. They tried to connect a lot of connective tissue between like the old Evil Dead films and the new Evil Dead films. They tried to connect it all together, but there's just some stuff in there. I feel like the more lore they put in and that kind of stuff, like almost the weaker it gets. I don't know. I think it should just kind of stick to a very simple premise and not try to connect every movie and do all this and that. Like, you're not Marvel, you know what I mean? You're not making the Marvel Cinematic Universe here. So it just seems kind of pointless, but that's the movies. That's the least of the movie's worries. Yeah, watch the review after the movie. I didn't spoil it too much. There's like a couple of details in there that you would probably only know if you watch the movies, but for the most part, it's spoiler free. I don't watch the Scooby-Doo one, but I'm not sure. Scream 1, and I've watched a Toy Story 2 weeks ago and did my own review. Nice, Gemma. Thank you. Hey, Zero. Welcome. Watched a review on the original Back to the Future. All the shit most people missed. The movie was interesting. Yeah, I could say a whole lot about those first 3 movies. I'm like a huge Back to the Future nerd. I just don't really talk about it very much. Have you covered From? I haven't watched the series yet. I need to get on that at some point. I need to figure out how to watch those things, because I have access to so many different streaming platforms and none of them have From on it. I need to like do more research. I need to dig. You want to watch the Moana live action one? Well, good luck with that, because I think you might as well just watch the original Moana, Gemma. I don't think you need to watch the new one. Exactly, Jason. It's run its course. It's boring. It's boring. AI creepypasta is so prevalent. Anyone actually reading nighttime content is killing it. Yeah, the creepypasta, that's a huge subgenre of like a huge niche on YouTube. Sometimes we even forget to buckle them and have to stop quick for a deer. What are we talking about here? In my younger years, I used to go to the theater to watch scary movies just to sit in the back and make out with my friend. Kendi, what is this? This adventurous behavior. Ooh, salacious. drama is fun when you're just watching it. Being in the middle is exhausting and not the exactly. And you trust me, guys. You do not want to keep going back and forth with someone for years. You know, personally, you don't. I've just been focusing on my content to focus on something else and trying to update you all with content I'm proud of. Well, thank you, Gemma. Appreciate that. Make HB happy with a romance. Yeah, we do watch a romance from time to time, Jenny. We do. It's just very rarely I'll reach out, appreciate. Okay, Gemma. Very cool. Twin Pines Mall and Lone Pine Mall, for example. Yeah, exactly. The Lone Pine Mall is what Twin Pines Mall turned into when Marty came back from the future. But anyway, let's go look on the Twitters, shall we? Let's go look on Twitter for some fun and games. Okay. So what do we got here? Okay, here's a story for you. So this woman here is apparently an adult film creator. She does like pornos and stuff. And she just collaborated, I guess, with this guy. I think her name is like Miruru or something like that. I forgot her fucking name. But she did a collaboration with this other porn guy, right? And then she posts this on Instagram that she just got married. So very, tasteful kind of stuff happening here. I don't know what to say. I mean, my thing is with this guy, like he knows that she's a porn star, right? And she's a pretty major porn star, I think. She thinks she does OnlyFans and other adult content like that. So the let's see, her name is Sumari Mizukawa. That's her name. Yeah. So yeah, she didn't the male adult film actor is Gattuso. I don't know how to say his name. But then she's, taking a photo here with her husband, that she just got married. I don't know how you can be married to a female porn star like this. I don't know how a man like this can possibly save any face in life. This is one of those things that I feel like is truly damning. Like personally, professionally, like every single aspect of your life, you will be laughed at. You will be mocked for all time, right? Like it's basically over for you. If you're this guy, you're humiliated for life, right? This is what you have to put up with forever. And then she's just constantly with dude after dude, however many sexual partners she's had, plus however many she's going to keep having in the future while you're married to her. Like, I just have to ask, like, what is he getting out of this situation? And I feel like this has happened before. Like, there's another porn star. What's her name? There's another porn star that got married as well, and she's also had a baby. Oh my God. That one, like, that's probably even worse than this dude's situation, right? The guy who marries the porn, like, which would you rather be? The guy who marries a porn star, right? Or the child of the porn star? I have to ask you guys, which would you think is worse? Yes, he is a cuck in the most humiliating way possible. Like a very public cuck. I've been knee deep in the Siders case. Never heard of it. Bonnie Blue. Yeah, Bonnie Blue. Like, oh my God. I feel so bad for that kid. Bonnie Blue, and there's another porn star as well. Riley Reid. Riley Reid had one. Let's see, Jenna Jameson, Lana Rhodes, Bonnie Blue, and Lily Phillips. They both apparently got pregnant with children. Like, imagine being that kid when you're growing up with a porn star mother. Like, my God, it'll never end, right? You'll be like endlessly bullied and harassed for the rest of your fucking life. Like, I feel like these women are so selfish. Like, to give birth to a child when you're a porn star, like, do they not even consider what their child will go through? Because like it's not like they're like a, you know, they're like a private like a private like prostitute or something. You know what I mean? Like they're not like a what is it called? An escort, right? There's someone who's a very public has a very public reputation for this thing, right? They're like a celebrity of sorts. So they're always going to be noted when that child grows up. And it's just disgusting to me. The Siders are the people who secretly had 16 feral children locked in a room in their hoarder house. Oh my God. How the fuck? How do people? And where is this? In Ohio? No, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that it's Ohio. Not really shocked. Yeah, see, here's Bonnie Blue. She says she's growing a group project in her stomach in this newly released video focusing on her alleged pregnancy.
I'm currently growing a group project, so it's only fair and only right I continue to let the public in.
That is so fucking disgusting. First off, scientifically, actually, doesn't make any fucking sense. You can only have one man's child in there. It's not going to be two men's children. So that's not a thing. And second off, it's like, really? Ugh, so disgusting to say that about like your unborn child and exploit them like that. Fucking gross. This is a situation where I would actually, and I might get some hate for this, because my views on stuff are not like absolute like some people's. I kind of live in a gray area of sorts. If wherever the hell she lived, the moment that it was found out she was pregnant, I would have the government like force her to abort. Like women like this should never be allowed to give birth to a child. I'm saying it. And if the first month or so, abort. Yeah. If they somehow get past the first month or two, okay, let them have the baby, but then they have to immediately like give him up for adoption. I don't know, whatever the hell, method that needs to be chosen here. Do not let that child be raised by her. Do not let her have custody of a child. That's my decision. That's my stance on that. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. Hey, Gloria, welcome. She cheated on her husband for years. They are now divorced. Bonnie Blue is vile. Yes, she is a piece of shit. I've been keeping an eye on the Siders thing, too. It kind of seems like it was a force to have a babies by the main guy, but the law enforcement haven't said much yet. Interesting. That's gross. What if her baby is the next Nelson Mandela? I very much doubt that. And even if he is, he's probably going to get bullied and forced to unalive himself at some point because of who his mother is. The mother was 15 when she got married. Wow. After a certain number of acts, mandatory sterilization. Yeah, I would agree. Something needs to happen there. Either sterilization or, forced abortion, or I don't know what the hell. Whatever needs to happen, just make it happen. I don't care about the specifics, really. Whatever y'all think. Just make it so this kind of thing can't happen. I'm less concerned with the means. I'm more about the ends, justifying the means. Okay. I'm basically that. Whatever needs to happen there. And I can say that because I am British and I am embarrassed she's a Brit. You can say it regardless, Gemma. You being British has nothing to do with it. What is this female going to do? Film herself giving birth? She probably will. So you don't give her any fucking ideas, Bill. Yeah, that's going to be the next she's going to put it on YouTube or Twitch or wherever the hell. I don't know where she'll be able to do it, but you bet your ass she's going to stream it if she can. She'll put it on video. She will exploit every aspect of this child. See, now here is going to be the line. Once she gives birth to the kid, what's going to happen then? Is she going to keep the child? And if she does, is she going to exploit the child? Because I'm curious, like, what is she going to do at that point? Because she's been exploiting herself sexually this whole time. But when you have a kid, that changes the game, right? You can't go from being a sex worker and exploiting your body to like, well, now we're just going to do mommy stuff and crafts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can't transition into doing mommy vlogs and shit like that. That's not how this works. So it's very uncomfortable of a situation. That's right. She should have kept her legs closed. I know she's banned from Australia and the USA. Yeah, well, she needs to be banned everywhere. Put her on a fucking private island somewhere. I don't care. Just put her somewhere. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh my God. Okay, so there's been a ton of like memes being put on Twitter of like George Costanza. Someone just started this. They did like a meme. They put like George Costanza from, Seinfeld, and then they had a version of him who's just bald with no like receding hairline or anything, and like a beard. And I guess it's like him looks maxing basically, right? And I guess they were commenting on this. Let's see here. Kane and Tuchel are bringing back the art of embracing your Norwood. These are serious times. You can't be wet shaving your entire head every couple of days. Grow up. So these guys are bald. This guy's balding, clearly. This guy has a receding hairline, and they're just kind of keeping it that way. So they're not going to shave their head bald, right? It is interesting because that has been a thing that's gained popularity in the last, I don't know, 15 years or so, is men just shaving their heads bald, right? And growing like a beard and just calling it a day. But that's a very recent style change, right? Men, in the past, they used to just keep the kind of receding hairline or like the hair just kind of on the sides like this. Sean Connery, famous for that. That just used to be how men grew their hair, right? They didn't care if they were balding or if they had a receding hairline. And now, this whole look has evolved, and now it's like, now they just shave it off and they just grow a beard, and then, that's the style. Which do you guys think is more confident? Do you think it's more confident for a guy to just have a balding head like this on the left? Or do you think it's more confident to just shave it off and grow a beard? I kind of have a nuanced opinion about this, I guess. Hey, Saoirse, welcome to the stream. England manager is bald. Nice. Trad wife millennial style. Boo! George is so funny. At least she gets paid for being a whore. I know some women who do it for free. That's true. Well, I think she does it for the attention. I don't even think it's for money. Bald. Okay. If I was a man balding, I would just shave it off. It depends. Not every man looks good bald with a beard. See, here's my opinion on it. Okay. So if a man's doing on the left there and keeping like the rest of the hair on the head and just having like a little balding up top, I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think it looks very aesthetic in terms of like what's pleasing to the eye, like in terms of like looks. I don't think it looks that great, especially combined with like the no beard, right? Having no beard along with this, it's not a very masculine look. So on the right, the adjustment is making him seem more masculine, right? He just shaves off the head and has the beard. He looks more like a masculine man, right? And so I could say from a perspective of like which looks manlier, I would say the right one looks manlier in terms of like just pure aesthetics. We're not talking about like, you know, what the guy actually, what he's like, what his personality's like, none of that shit. We're just talking about pure aesthetics. The guy could be a total cuckold. He could be a total chode. You know what I mean? Like, that has nothing to do with his personality. But in terms of looks, it's a decent look. It's a sharp look, right? But I will say this in terms of confidence, I think it's more confident to keep your hair looking that way on the left because you're embracing how you naturally are, right? That's just how your hair grows. You're not trying to impress anybody. Confidence has nothing to do with looking good. It has to do with being good with yourself, right? Thinking that you are enough, right? Then you are fine. You don't have to impress anybody. You don't have to dress any certain type of way, you know, and you don't care what other people think. That's what true confidence is. And so I would say the one on the left, especially in light of recent trends where the right is more accepted, right? If you look like on the right, you're more like seen as like, okay, you're fitting within a trend. You're seen as acceptable. So you're not really showing how you're confident on the right. You're showing how you're trying to fit in, right? You want to fit in the square hole. You know, you don't want to stick out like a sore thumb and for people to stare at you and judge you, right? Like on the left. So you do on the right, and you just try to fit in with the other bald guys with beards, right? Because that's the trend now. That's the style. So, yeah. Now, I will say that in a certain scenario, let's say if there's a guy who is balding and he has like a comb over, and he's clearly trying to like make it seem like he has more hair than he does, and he tries to, you know, make it seem like that, it's not very confident, right? Like if George here was trying to like push his hair forward to make it look like a Donald Trump situation where he puts the hair forward to make it look like he's got more hair than he does, that would seem like more insecure, right? Because now he doesn't want to accept that he's bald or he's balding. He wants everyone to look, see, I have hair, right? That's not confident. That's showing an insecurity. So my opinion on this is very nuanced. What do you guys think? If they shave it bald, you don't know if they are balding. I say shave it. Do y'all remember the hair flap? Yeah, that's true. But do you care is the point. Like, would you care if people know that you're balding, right? Again, it's all about confidence. Depends on your hair loss pattern and head shape. Some people have uglier skulls. That's also true. Again, aesthetics, right? And you might just want to shave your head bald because you think it looks better, right? Like, I don't care how how the receding hair looks. I just think it looks better, which is fine. I yelled boo. I know you did, Saoirse. Hey, while you guys are booing, you guys should hit the donations. You guys should hit the Cash App while you're at it. Hit the Cash App and the PayPals and all that stuff, because this is my first stream on here in a while. You guys should support. All right. If you want, especially if you want more of these streams, just saying. More confident to keep it real and have the hair you have instead of being bald and obfuscate. Obfuscate. Nice word. The process of aging. I agree. And just in terms of confidence, I'm not talking about aesthetics. I'm not talking about which looks better, right? Because those are two different questions. What if he was a woman balding? Well, that's like, I don't know. Kind of a different story, I guess. I mean, if you're a woman balding, that's unfortunate. It's not much you can do if you're a balding woman. You kind of just have to, because I mean, you could shave your head bald as a woman, but I mean, not a lot of women want to have a bald head. You know what I mean? It's kind of reserved for a certain type of woman. George looks better with hair. It may depend on the person. It may depend, you know. It's like a context-sensitive thing. The husband would guide her in the Dollar General when she would be in kin. She would hide their face with her hair. The worst is when men constantly have a hat glued to their heads. Just embrace the bald. Right. Just embrace your bald. Show us your glorious, bald, shiny head. We want to see it. We want to see the glint on the top of your dome. You mean like how ridiculous Trump's looks? Yeah, exactly. That looks kind of ridiculous, right? But he is a character, so he makes it work just because it's Trump. You know? They make lace fronts for men now. They look super realistic. Ew. You mean that like thing where they put like the weird hair that's like glued onto the forehead or whatever? Is that what you're talking about? Because I always thought that looked super fucking weird on women. I guess it's mostly black women that do it, right? That's freaking weird, man. I never cared for that. Am I racist? Am I racist because I think that? Okay. So I don't know what this is. I just found this video on Twitter that said the retard right when they find out there's a video of Tyler Robinson taking the shot.
Right now, I feel. What do you feel?
What the hell am I watching? Here's a fun fact. Every single one of these women were abused by their parents in some way. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that.
What are they trying to take?
Actually, you know what? I take that back. They were not abused. They were treated like princesses. They were treated like their shit don't stink. They were treated like they never did anything wrong. And now when they don't get their way in adulthood, they throw a little tantrum. So that is my new assessment. My assessment has changed. I don't know. Yeah, female rage, y'all. That's your brain. It's your brain on crack. Jamie, look in a mirror. Am I racist? Am I racist? Well, I am white. So apparently, Charlize Theron got emaciated. She looks like fucking Cruella de Vil now. What is that stupid ass music? So I don't know what got her so thin. Is it Ozempic? She didn't seem chubby, but I don't know. Isn't she like in a new movie or something? It's kind of weird to me that Charlize Theron is still like acting. I feel like she's like a 90s actress. She's still acting. What's she doing still acting? Oh, so for your American Horror Story fans, Ariana Grande is not going to appear in season 13 of American Horror Story. Apparently, it's been reported that due to timing changes in season 13's production and her ongoing Eternal Sunshine tour happening simultaneously, she was unable to fulfill both obligations. So this makes me think, what exactly was her role going to be that she could just drop out? And who is going to replace her? I guess that's my question. Oh my God. Please don't tell me that Lady Gaga is going to replace her. Please don't fucking tell me. This can't be happening to me. No. Please no. Lady Gaga cannot be coming. No. Please no. She was probably going to come back anyway. They were going to bring the Countess back anyway. And never mind. I already reported on this shit. What am I talking about? Let me see here. See, yeah, I already fucking reported on this. Look at this. See this video over here? Lady Gaga is back in American Horror Story season 13. So she's already coming back. Never mind. But yeah, see, I got almost 2,000 views on a Scream video 12 days ago. But that took a while to get there. to get to that view count. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while to get there. But anyway, subscribe to Scareticulous. Or else. She needs to put on some weight, clearly. I've been dieting and lost 3 pounds last week, doing it the normal way without meds. Good, yeah. You don't need meds to lose weight. I actually lost, how much pound did I lose? 23 pounds? 24 pounds. I lost 24 pounds over the past month or so. Maybe a little longer. Maybe 2 months. I don't know. I need to I need to go back and count how many weeks have passed. Since I started, I lost over 50. Nice. Rockets Kitty. That's awesome. Hey, Gladys. Welcome to the stream. You're at dinner. She needs to put on some weight, clearly. I've been dieting and lost 3 pounds last week doing it the normal way. Let's see. In the next few years, these women are going to die of starvation. They will still push it. Yeah. So I've the way that I've been dieting is I keep within my calorie threshold. What is it called? Deficit, right? I keep about like 1,200 calories, thereabouts, most days. Some days I cheat a little and I go over that, you know. But I try to keep somewhere in like the 1,000 to 1,200 range calorie wise. And then I do some exercising for about 20-30 minutes every day. And if you do that, you will lose weight steadily over time. Just don't cheat too much, right? Don't like binge eat and do a whole thing like that. Plus, if you don't eat for like a whole 24 hours, if you do like an intermittent fasting thing, that can also like help to push it along. So if you guys need help losing weight, I know all the tricks. It's not that hard. It's just, it's difficult if you like food and you just like to eat, you know? That's the only difficult thing about it. I've lost 10. I've lost 10, lots of salad and yeah, that will do it. Salad and fish. That will do it. Because fish is very healthy and so is salad, obviously. It's just a bunch of lettuce. And you'll lose a ton of weight from eating that. Work has me walking 4 miles a day and keep the calories low. Yeah, if you work... Now, I don't do this myself, and I've still lost weight, but if you walk like 10,000 steps a day, you're good. You're golden. I try to get at least like 2,000 steps in. It's not much, but I try to get some in there, and I do still manage to lose weight. I could probably lose more weight if I worked harder, like worked out harder. Like if I worked out for like an hour or 2 hours every day, the pounds would be flying off, I'm sure. You do look good, great, Jamie. Soon we'll all be skinny bitches on YouTube. Yeah, we're all gonna be skinny. Thanks, Bill. You lost 23 pounds. Very nice, Nicole. Congrats. Losing weight slow is better. That's true. It's good to lose weight slow. Let's see here. What's this? Ariana Grande needs a break. Ariana Grande. Trying to play this. It's not working. It's not working. She got really thin after the Wicked movies for whatever reason. That one Cynthia Erivo woman, I don't know what she did to her, but whatever it wasn't holy. This thing don't play. This thing will not play. Oh my God. What the fuck? What is happening? Oh my God. Apparently, I've heard of this this guy, this Kira guy. He's very infamous. He's an infamous poster. This is apparently what he looks like, this guy in the chair. That's apparently him. And I'm not joking. And he said very gross things before on the platform. So what is happening? Is it just because of the rib cage that is poking out of her chest like that? That's not a good sign. She needs to gain some weight. Eat a cheeseburger. Yo, I wish I had these problems, man. I wish I had these problems where all I had to do was eat to solve them. You know how easy it is for me to gain weight? So easy. It's incredibly fucking easy to gain weight. I'll give you some of mine, Ariana. You take some of the stomach fat and just put it in your tits. I don't care. Just take it. Oh my God. Horrible. Horrible. Hey, Wendy, happy Friday. Yeah, she is sick. I don't know if she is sick, though. Is she? Is she sick? I don't know for sure. I don't want to accuse her of being sick, but she definitely looks thin, like too thin. Thank you so much for this amazing, wonderful donation from this amazing, wonderful person for $30. Going to put that on the fund. We have $100 to get to our goal of $300. Let me play a little clip to show my appreciation. Let's see here. What shall I play?
And thank you to the people that can keep up and ain't slow and don't need a helmet out here. Y'all are the bread and butter of society, keeping me with faith, okay?
You bitches want to come here and fuck up my money.
What do we not mess with again? A black woman's money.
So I can't fucking eat, and I want to fuck your faces up.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem. For real. Oh, I could eat pizza and burgers every day and fried chicken. Oh, dude. You know what I do now, Rockets Kitty? You want to know a little hack, a little cheat? So don't be calling me a fucking vegetarian or anything like that, because I'm not. I swear. I promise I'm not. I've been eating these Impossible like chicken patty things, and I have them like as like chicken sandwiches. And I get these like keto hamburger buns that are like 60 calories each. And the chicken, the quote unquote chicken patties, there's really like plant protein and stuff like that. I think it has like beans and other things in it, but you can't taste it. It actually tastes like chicken, like a chicken patty. You probably won't be able to tell the difference if you just eat it like a normal sandwich. Put some mayo on it with some pickles and some decent chicken sandwich. And that whole thing with like a teaspoon of mayo is like 300 calories, something like that, like very low in calorie. And then you can have like whatever side, like a salad. Caesar salad is like 150 calories. So you have like a 450 calorie meal, maybe with some fruit, like an apple or grapes or whatever, another 100, a banana, 500 calories tops. And that's a dinner. You can get all your calories, you can get all your nutrients in like one meal, but with very low calories. Yeah. So the Impossible chicken patties are good. The Impossible breakfast patties are good. The sausage patties, those are also good. I also like the Beyond meat, like it comes in like a little meat package or whatever. You can kind of like cook that, and it tastes like remarkably like beef. Like it's very very good. Clearly things have changed a fair bit since I used to have Boca burgers when I was like 18. I can see HP with sign say hashtag free Brooke. I prefer grilled chicken over fried. It's not real chicken, Witchy. It's fake. It's plant protein. I didn't say anything. Phone. I'm not saying shit. Dirk's mayo doesn't have any sugar. There you go. Dirk's mayo. No sugar. I make homemade unwich, and I'm obsessed. What the fuck is unwich? Oh, like lettuce wraps? Why don't you just call it a lettuce wrap? Call it a lettuce wrap, you fucking weirdo. I did like the Boca Burger. Yeah, I used to have that all the time back in the day when I was in like high school, college, or whatever, and I tried to really like watch my weight. I just have those. I put like pickles and some ketchup on there, and that'd be like my whole meal. I was not paying attention to like nutrition back then. I wasn't really. I was just looking out for how many calories I could get away with eating. It wasn't healthy. But now the way I'm doing it now is a lot healthier. I know I'm a weirdo. Jimmy John makes unwich. Gotcha. Did you get? No, I still have diet soda. The diet soda doesn't hurt because it's 0 calories, so it's not going to hurt because there's no calories. Grow your own. I'm not going to grow shit, Wendy. The fuck do I have a sign on my fucking chest that says Farmer John? Grow your own. I'm going to grow shit. Jimmy John's calls them unwich. Well, we're not in Jimmy John's, is we? I only drink water and a cup of coffee in the morning. Yeah, I'm a breakfast guy, so I eat breakfast. But I reduce the calories of that as well. You want to know what I have? I have 1 egg, fry it up, put a little bit of cheddar cheese on there, like sprinkle some cheddar cheese, you know, what is it called? Whatever. Sprinkle some cheddar cheese on. Make the Impossible breakfast patty. That's like 80 to 90 calories. That's it. If you have bacon or something like that, it's like 60 calories a slice. So that adds up, right? So everything I'm having here is like reducing the calories. Then I have like an English muffin, multigrain, which is like 100 calories. Or I can have like a tiny, like a mini bagel. That's like, it's like about 100 calories as well. Maybe 120, something like that. It depends which brand of bagel you're getting, but they're anywhere from like, 90 to 120 calories. So you combine all that and it's like 320 calories plus like a sugar-free vanilla iced coffee is like 50 calories. Because I have sugar-free creamer. And then I have like a half a banana with a teaspoon of peanut butter, and that's like 120 calories. So altogether, thing is like 500 calories, 450 calories. It's a very low calorie. I've perfected my meals calorie-wise. I know exactly what to have every day. I worked out a system. That's the first time I heard the name. They are pretty good sandwiches. Well, if you like having a lettuce bun, I mean, that's all I drink ever is water all day and a cup of coffee in the morning. Okay, well, that's healthy, That is healthy. You should have like a glass of water when you first wake up. Well, first you have to empty your, piss and bowels and shit. Then weigh yourself. Then you can have a cup of water, right? Get your water in there. Then you can have some coffee and breakfast and you'll feel amazing. For breakfast, I drink a vegan protein shake. Well, I don't like shakes because it just kind of zaps all your calories. Like it's like calories in a cup. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I want to save my calories for food. Can't stand diet drinks. Well, then you're never going to lose weight, Bill, unless you just have water. You're allergic to bananas? I'm sorry to hear that. Your gummy's kicking in. I haven't had a gummy in like a year or so. It's been a while. Am I boring everyone with my diet talk? Is this not the topic you guys wanted to hear tonight? You wanted to hear drama? So let's check this out. There's another Ariana Grande video. Ariana Grande appears frail in new video from recent concert, sparking health concerns among her fans. Her appearance comes amid the singer postponing several July tour dates, citing safety and challenges with production concerns. Ooh. Wow. Safety and challenges with production. What I'm curious about is, why is she not gaining weight? Is she unable to gain weight? Like, what's happening here? Is she sick? I don't understand what's going on with this chick. Because I'm sure her manager or whoever probably brought it up, like, hey, you should probably gain some weight. Just like it's not even a lot. It's like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and she'd be like looking pretty normal. That's not a lot. You know how many pounds I got to lose? I got to lose like 2 of her. Probably more than 2. Like 2 of her plus a leg. I have a lot of work ahead of me. She got to gain 15 pounds and she'd be golden. Fucking hell with these. So jealous. I'm jealous. Never expected this to be a health stream. Well, you know, I think people seem to think that this is a drama channel. And it's not a drama channel. It hasn't been a drama channel for a long time. Maybe occasionally, every now and then, I'll address something. But it's not a drama channel. I've gone out of my way to talk about tons of different various topics on these streams, on this channel, to veer away from talking drama. And I meant it. I know people don't like it. They just want to talk drama all day because that's what they like. She is surrounded by yes men and women. No one will ever intervene. Really? So no one's in her life telling her, like, hey, you should probably gain a few pounds? Like, that's sad. No one's advising her. She doesn't seem like she's like a mean person. In fact, there was some little, I don't even know if it would call it drama, but there was this Ariana Grande impersonator called Paige. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a seizure. This page that I was looking at was just gonna fucking, it was just like, it was going like this, like blink, like constantly with these colors, like blah, blah, blah. Thank God I don't have seizures. I would have definitely had one there. DM to Paige Neiman is legit. So yes, there is a Ariana Grande impersonator named Paige Neiman. And Ariana Grande apparently sent a DM to Paige, basically just complimenting her. The DM says, I am flattered. Hold on, let me just read on this. I am flattered and I am sure you're very sweet, but I just wanted you to know I look back a little ways on your page and I think someone should tell you, if they haven't today, that you're very beautiful as yourself, without all the makeup and trying to make your face look more similar to someone else's and whatnot. I had to say it because it is the truth. Always do what makes you happy, of course, but if I didn't say that to you, I'd regret it. You're beautiful as you are. Take care. So she seems like a sweet person, right? She doesn't seem like she's mean or, you know, like a bitch or anything like that. So the fact that she doesn't have anyone telling her, like, hey, maybe you should gain a few pounds, you don't look healthy, it's kind of weird to me. Like, I know she's rich and famous and stuff. You don't want to piss off the rich, famous person, but come on, you can't just say like, hey, you know, you need some help gaining some weight back, you know, something like that. I don't know. I would tell her, hey, Barbara, welcome to the stream. Yes, Cynthia did something to Ariana. Ariana and her co-star had a strange vibe when promoting that movie. There's an interview where they both can't stop crying. Yes, I've seen that. It's very bizarre. I don't know what happened during that Wicked movie, but that movie is cursed, apparently. You did a video telling people to mind their own business. Really? But now we talk about health. I've been slacking hard lately. Go, dude. You can do it. Tell me what your challenge is, health-wise. I'm curious to see if I can help you in some way. Looks like an eating disorder. And if I can't help you, I'll tell you. I'll be like, I have no idea what the fuck to do. Sorry. But I'm curious to see what your issue is, so I can, I don't know, maybe I could help. Maybe I can help a brother out. Maybe I can help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Clearly, Bill. Clearly. So they said, this is TMZ. They said, as we previously reported, Paige shared the DM she got from AG in her new Turning the Page docuseries. So she's making a documentary kind of thing. In the message, Ariana told Paige she's flattered, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. And she makes like OnlyFans content as well, this impersonator. She added, always do what makes you happy. In the docuseries, Paige wanted to move on from the internet fame that came with impersonating Ariana Grande in favor of an actual career in entertainment. So she wants to abandon this kind of impersonation of Ariana to kind of pursue her own career, right? Separate from that stuff. Which I don't know if she really can. I mean, you kind of led with that. You kind of led with, trying to pose as Ariana Grande. I don't know how you're going to fix that. What's this? What'd you send? What's this? Ariana's TikTok. Oh, she made a TikTok, huh? She made a TikTok, huh?
I have made my coffee. I'm on my way to work soon. I just wanted to come on, and I don't do this often. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I don't.
This is from 2023, apparently. April 11th.
I'm not good at it.
This definitely looks like it's pre-Wicked, or like at least before she got all tweaked out after that.
Like it, but I just wanted to address your concerns about my body and talk a little bit about what it means to.
She looks better here than she does now. Like, she looks more unhealthy now than she did like here. I guess she was still getting criticisms back then.
A person with a body, and to be seen and to be paid such close attention to. I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever.
You know what? This could only be said by a celebrity, because I'll tell you something, Ariana. When you're on the internet, you're going to get criticized for every fucking thing. No matter who you are. Man, woman, aardvark, alien, doesn't fucking matter. You're going to get criticized. I've been criticized so many times for my looks since 2016. Since I got on this platform and showed myself. So it's never stopped. People do it, and there's no stopping it. Everyone's going to do it. Just how it is. She's trying to stop people from doing it. Like, you can stop talking about people's body. They're not going to stop. It's cute that you're trying to make it stop, though.
It's healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy. I don't, we just shouldn't, we should really work towards not doing that as much.
Well, good luck trying to change people and force them to stop doing those things.
There are ways to compliment someone or to ignore something that you see that you don't like, that I think we should help each other work.
Does it sound to you like she got a lot of compliments for how she looks? And she's trying to stop those comments? Like, I get tons of compliments about how I look, but you guys shouldn't comment on how I look. I'm too good for you to comment on how I look. God damn it. Listen, if people want to compliment how I look, you feel free to compliment me. Right? I don't care. But, When people are mean, I can understand that. Like, yeah, don't be mean to people.
Just to aim towards being safer and keeping each other.
I think it's like a woman thing. A lot of women don't like getting compliments, from especially from men on the internet. They don't like compliments on their physical appearance.
Safer. But I just also wanted to say, one, there are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly, and at the lowest point of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy.
So when she looked like kind of, curvy and normal, she wasn't healthy. But now she's healthy with all the fucking skin and bones. Is that what she's saying? It's kind of weird.
And I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do feel like maybe having an openness and some
Sure.
sort of vulnerability
I understand,
here will
Barb.
be something good might come from it. I don't know, but that's the first thing. Healthy can look different. The second thing is you never know what someone.
The worst comment I ever got, Wendy. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't received many, insults like that in a long time. I think people just kind of give up after a while. You know what I mean? Like nobody, especially like if you're in a different community, like some people don't give a fuck how you look depending on which community you're in. She's talking about when she was slightly chubby on the Nickelodeon show. Oh, okay.
Is going through. So even if you are coming from a loving place and a caring place, that person probably is working on it or has a support system that they are working on it with. And
okay, so apparently she is working on it, according to her. She has a support system. They are trying to tell her to gain a few pounds. I'm just curious what's so hard about it. Is she like taking some kind of medication that's making it so she can't gain weight? I don't know.
You never know. So be gentle with each other and with yourselves. And thirdly, the third one's unrelated, I guess. I just wanted to extend some love your way and tell you that you're beautiful no matter what
thank you, Ariana. I appreciate that.
phase you're in. By the way, I'm not wearing eyelashes or eyeliner right now. This is my face. These are my eyes. So don't freak out about that now.
But you're wearing lipstick, though. I can clearly see the lipstick. And you're wearing, what is this called? When you have concealer on or whatever?
Please, oh my God. But, yeah.
What was the point of that? Like, she's not wearing other shit?
Sending you guys a lot of love.
She's trying to act like she's not wearing any makeup. Like, come on. We could see the other shit on your face.
And I think you're beautiful, no matter what.
Thank you.
Through, no matter what weight, no matter how you like to do your makeup these days, no matter what cosmetic procedures you've had or not, or anything. Yeah, I just think you're beautiful and wanted to share some feelings.
Aww.
Have a very beautiful day. And I'm sending you a lot of love.
Thank you. I have a girlfriend.
Everyone.
Thanks, though. Hey, Nicole. Welcome. I think she's lying. Yeah, she's probably hiding some shit. It's fine. She don't got to talk about all her issues on here. She just needs to eat a cheeseburger. That's all. Eat a cheeseburger. God damn it. And maybe we want to be having these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Okay, let's look at this. I just saw this one day on Twitter. Just don't even ask me where this comes from. It's on Twitter.
I can't take my husband on road trips because we still have another 4 hours of this, and I've got to live in the.
entire time.
Very historic. Very cornfield. Very bridge.
I can't take my husband on road trips.
Those fucking drawings. They did her so fucking dirty, but it was well earned with those faces she was making. The fuck. Kelly Osbourne made a video about comments about her looks too. Fucking deal with it. Especially if you're like taking photos of yourself and you having photo shoots and shit like that. You're going to get comments from people. They want to shut everyone up. No, don't comment on my body. This is true art. This is great.
I have another 4 hours of this, and I'm gonna listen to this the entire time.
Very historic. Very cornfield. Very bridge.
that fucking like, what is that? What is that? Like a chipmunk or something? Some rodent. Fucking hell, man. Oh. Anyway. That's all I really had to talk about today. I didn't really have much. Just a few topics. Kind of chill stream. I want that second drawing as a painting on my wall. Very nice. I want it as a phone background so I can always look at it. I wish anyone who was mean or rude would freeze into a drawing. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be so funny. That actually became pretty popular. I don't know when, but it is so funny to see those videos. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to get off here. I appreciate everyone coming to my stream. My comeback stream, as it were. I'll get better topics to talk about next time. I didn't really have much planned for this, but we'll see what else happens in the future. Again, if you want more of these types of streams, you know what to do. Donate, right? Keep the lights on. Otherwise, I'll just stream on Scareticulous. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, and see you then.